need those tablets if you're to find the Clavis. So let's start with finding the shrines there.
You made it too easy for me. This crest, it's the same style as the seals I saw in the ruins.
Yeah, should open the same way then. Perfect timing.
Let's make this quick. Life is a journey.
Well, how about that? This has got to be the tablet thing you're after.
Doesn't seem like anything I'd call a tablet.
Maybe they gave it a misleading name on purpose. It'd throw people off the scent if they didn't know what they're after. Tricky little buggers. Didn't want to make it easy for us.
No more lies, just the truth.
There should be a tablet here. The giant fal'Cie Adamus. Under orders from Pulse the Destroyer, it toiled endlessly beneath the surface of Grand Pole.
It's your funeral!
Yet now it finally rests. I imagine even it has heard the will of God, who has decreed the end of this world.
Isn't this the kind of magnifying glass that appraisers use? It looks like it's pretty worn.
It does look rather old, but it seems like it's been taken good care of. Maybe this is the instrument that Elmer was talking about. The next time you stop by the bandit settlement, you should show him what you found.
I saw this coming.
This is a branch of the famous Tobias's store you know and love. You do know Tobias. He is the preferred merchant of the great bandit gang Monoculus. Out here in the desert, he's in a class of his own. Visit the main door!
One of the shrines of the tablets is supposed to be here, in the dry floodlands. Just as the name implies, there was once a great river here that supported a large population, but that was long ago.
Could this be what we need? It's gotta be quite old. It doesn't go bad?
Even if it does, it's all that we're going to find in this world. No one produces fuel for robots.
There we are. One more tablet found. What do you know? Not a bad haul for a rookie bandit, I'd say.
But don't you know I'm here on a mission from the one and only Bunavelza?
Then you're playing for the wrong team, sister. We do much better against gods, you and me.
Okay, you just need one more inertia of fuel for Bhakti.
here. You're so eager to die. Our journey doesn't end here. Time to mix it up.
You got them, didn't you? The soul fragments for Daj?
You're the one who gave Saz the coffer. You started this wild goose chase.
Wild goose chase? Saz was suffering. I felt sorry for him. You should know how he feels, wanting to be reunited with the last bit of family he has. Right, Lightning?
Right. Because I lost Sarah, huh?
Exactly. Though it's not the same thing. I'm afraid that a coffer of souls won't save Sarah. Too bad. You'll just have to figure out how to save her for yourself, huh?
That's what I'm planning to do. I don't need anyone's help. Especially not yours.
Light, you got all 5 soul fragments you needed to find for Daj. You should head to Saz's place at once.
I'd like to think this will help Dodge. But this is Lumina we're talking about.
It may be... best not to get your hopes up.
But for Saz, this is his last and only hope. He can't even smile anymore. He's got nothing left in him. If I take this away too, he may not survive. I don't know if I could take that.
Let's have some fun!
Okay, let's do this. Now you know who is stronger.
Hey, you. Yeah, you there. Don't you think the last of something seems a bit more special? More valuable, even?
Not necessarily. Could just be the leftovers that no one else wanted.
You just don't get it. I guess I have to explain to you the awesomeness of my research, then.
No, you really don't, but thanks anyway.
Wait. This is your last chance. Are you sure you want to miss out on your chance to hear the last researcher?
Last researcher? I've seen plenty of researchers.
No, I research lasts. Everything has to end sometime, right? Even us ageless humans, we still fall prey to illness and injury. Eventually, there will be a last of us too.
Unless the world ends first. But what do you want from me?
I've spent this endless life of mine researching the ends of all the many things in our world. And now, I'm researching the last of the monsters.
So you're studying how they die?
No, that'd be their last moments. I meant the last specimen of a species of monsters.
I don't follow.
You see, you reduce the number of specimens in a species until they're on the very verge of extinction. Then, what will happen to the last individual?
One lone survivor in the face of extinction.
It turns out the last individual receives the collective strength of its species and it transforms. Its form is enveloped in a sickly light, and it becomes far stronger than is normal for an individual of its kind. I've come to call this the Last One syndrome. I must gather data on all the species that manifest a last one. I want to drive every last species of monster to the brink of extinction and study their survivors.
I don't know whether to salute you or slap you. You want to wipe out all the monsters in the world.
The world is ending anyway, right? Everything is going to die sooner or later, so what's wrong with speeding things up? No need to feel bad. Get out there and start killing.
Are you talking to me?
I need someone to start exterminating monsters fast, so I can study as many last ones as possible. You're obviously strong enough for the task, so get to it.
It's impossible. All the time in the world would not be enough to hunt a species into extinction.
Yes, you're right. You'd have to be able to live through this life countless times to do such a thing.
Why ask if you know it's impossible?
Like I said, the world is ending anyway. If you don't ask for what you want now, then when will you? I knew it was too much to hope for, but somehow when I saw you, I thought you might actually be capable of it.
Do you even listen to yourself? Fine. Since you asked, I guess I can at least try. But no promises.
I know you'll be able to do it. I can see it in your eyes. You'll come back to me a success. The strength of the last one.
All right, so I've run an analysis. This should fuel Bhakti too. You've managed to get a lot of fuel, haven't you?
Hopefully enough for that rust heap. I guess I'll find out.
He should still be waiting for you in the ruins.
Let's do this. You threw your life away.
heard that the warp machine that leads to the ruins was active again. And it's true.
Bring him. According to my investigations, it seems that you need to view 3 murals if you wish to reach the Clavis.
Hey, little miss up-and-coming. I'm off to look for cruxes on Adonis's orders, of course. I've got a knack for finding cruxes. If you're stuck for one, let me know. Though I won't hand them over for free, of course. If you change your mind, you know...
Good news for the gang. The seal's been undone, and now we've got...
I heard that there were new treasures to be found.
Have a look! Thank you very much.
Give it your all, or you'll die!
It's getting pretty lively around here.
Bandit or Dune Dweller, I've got the goods for you.
What is it? Don't tell me you actually found something.
Is this it? What you threw away?
How did you... Dad's loop?
Dad?
Never mind that. Just give it back to me. Now!
You want it back? Who was it that told me I was welcome to whatever I could find? I'm not sure I want to give it up.
Fine. I'll talk if I have to. My dad was a great bandit, okay? But he was also a great appraiser. He spent his whole life studying the relics in these ruins.
So he wanted you to follow in his footsteps.
No, it wasn't like that. Not at all. He taught me everything he knew so that I could become a scholar. He wanted me to be able to unravel the mysteries of the past. But then he disappeared. Never made it home. No one ever found any clue as to what happened. He left me, and took my only chance at becoming a scholar with him. Didn't have much choice. I could appraise or starve.
Is that why you threw away his tools? In order to spite your father?
It was stupid. I was stupid. I should have just done what my dad wanted and kept working to be a real scholar. But he's gone, and it's too late now. This world is nearly done for. But if I'm ever reborn, I promise I'll take things a bit more seriously. I'll give it my all. I'll study hard, and I'll become a great scholar and solve all kinds of mysteries. Or maybe that's too much to ask for.
You should dream big, and the first step to making your dream come true is believing it can come true.
If I want to make my dreams come true, I know if you find any treasures in the ruin, want me to appraise anything odd for you? Whoa, that's some great treasure you found. Good for you. Come back whenever you find any treasure.
Make sure you pay for your
There's not a
stuff.
whole lot of time left.
Damn it.
I left this place years ago.
I know you. You're that new bandit everyone's talking about, aren't you?
Well, I don't listen to rumors.
Ooh, look at little Miss Antisocial. Well, I'm Jameis, former bandit.
Former?
Sure, now I'm just a useless sponge soaked in booze. I'd drink a whole ocean of chaos if it'd drown my sorrows. I've been away from the desert for a while now, but I came right back when I heard about you, girlie.
And what do I have to do with anything?
Sit back and let me tell you the tale about my days as a greedy bandit. I'd do anything. I'd pick a ruin clean and then go right back out for more. Even someone like me had a family. We may not have been related by blood, but my kids loved me like I was the greatest. But 156 years ago, on a day I can't forget, a day I don't want to remember!
Then don't. No one's asking you to.
Hold on, please. I've come all this way. At least hear me out. That day I had taken the kids with me to the ruins. It was just a regular day of exploration. Until those damn skeletons appeared. There wasn't time to get the kids away. The only ones who survived.
Was you. So you've been blaming yourself? And plotting your vengeance? Is that it?
You overestimate a drunk like me. You think a washed-up loser like me has the guts to seek vengeance? I just turned tail and ran away, straight into a bottle. All I could do was hate those skeletons from afar.
Yet you came back to the desert now. All because you heard about me joining the gang?
I did. You managed to open the seals that no one else has been able to do a thing about. When I heard that, I knew that if anyone could help me, it was you, so I came back. I've got to ask you a favor. I know you don't owe me a thing, but you're the only one I can ask. I'll get down and beg you. Just please, please, destroy every last one of those skeleton bastards. Wipe them off the face of the world. I'll never rest easy until I know that they're gone!
You couldn't save the children, but you think this might help.
I know it's too much to ask a stranger. I can't give you much in return, but...
Never mind that. It won't be easy, though. You'd better be ready for a wait.
I'll repay you somehow for this. I'll wait however long it takes. It'll be nothing compared to the past 156 years.
Fuel for... We never used those
Where'd you get that?
Let's have some fun! It's your funeral!
Yes, another tablet in the bag.
Now we can see those murals.
That's what the man says. Let's head back to the ruins.
Keep up if you can. I won't go easy on you. yours.
Perfect timing.
It's all mine!
You never stood a chance. Too easy for me. You threw your life away.
All right then, impress me. After all this, these murals better blow me away. Or else I'm gonna have some words for you. We used to have this old rhyme, you know. Come, pity poor Etro, she was left all alone. Her blood pouring forth in chaos to atone. Queen of nothing, goddess of death, so let her be known.
And then Lindsay, in his wisdom, used the blood that flowed from Etro to give birth to the first humans.
Yeah, so we could do his dirty work. Among my people, Lindsay was known as a trickster, never to be trusted. Though, in the end, even our own god was no different. Pulse used us and threw us away all the same.
Yeah, I think we've all learned not to trust the gods.
At least it gave me the chance to meet you all. But then, after hundreds more years in Crystal, we wake up again. And for what? So Vanille can go mad listening to the cries of the dead? The gods want to make us pawns. But Vanille and me, we're done playing their games. It needs to stop.
Vanille and Fang. They once supported Cocoon in their crystal sleep, frozen forever in time. But why did they awake now, at the end of everything? What purpose could God have in doing such a thing? What sort of plan does he have up his sleeve?
That's a piece of a crux, right? What is this? All we get is some rubbish. Really?
It's no rubbish. It's the crux to the sacred gate, or at least one piece of it. All you have to do is gather all the pieces and put them together.
So, 2 more to go, right? 3 seems to be our favorite number. 3 murals, 3 shrines, and now 3 crux pieces.
You've got all the tablets, right? Go around to each of the galleries. You should be able to see all 3 murals now.
Fang, you got this?
Let's see this second mural. I paid for this show, and I want to get my money's worth. Hey, Lightning. What do you make of this, then?
It's the story of the gods. Or rather, the story of us. It shows how humanity was born from blood spilled by the goddess XIII. But we weren't made to live forever like this. We were put on the world to serve the gods, do their bidding, and then die.
But then the chaos broke through and changed the rules. Everything went pear-shaped, and suddenly it's like dying became an option. We became immortal. Or that's how it felt at first.
You stopped aging the moment the chaos came, but misfortune and disease could still kill you.
And we don't multiply and fill the land anymore. No one's been born in centuries. You know, I always thought that death wasn't the end of us. Like our souls wouldn't disappear with our last breaths. They'd never really die. They'd come back. That's why I was never afraid to die for something I believed in. But now, I don't know. Dying feels like the end of the line. Like there's no hope of being reborn. Our souls will just get lost in the chaos forever. No second chances. I guess that's what Vanille wants to put a stop to. She figures this is her chance to save those lost souls. Some gear or something moved. It looks to me like another sealed path has been opened.
Let's go ahead and check it out.
The souls of the dead, crying out in their despair. No one else can see or hear them, so it's hard to appreciate what that would feel like. Do you think that Vanille is hearing the wishes of the dead? Is she hearing all of their regrets and desires?
We got the second piece. Let's go find the third.
You don't have to tell me. I'm more than ready to get that door open and get the clavis.
You've got all the tablets, right? Go around to each of the galleries. You should be able to see all 3 murals now.
tired of this thrill.
I saw this coming.
Something practical?
The last mural, huh? And this'll give us the key we need to open the sacred gate. And we can finally reach the clevis. Huh? If it isn't the man himself, the Order's idol, Benevelza, god of light. Death defiles the soul. Let salvation purify you. So the dead are unclean, is that what they think? And when Vanille performs the soul song, those bastards are going to make everything neat and tidy again.
What do you mean?
Don't you know? It's the ceremony that the Order's got planned. It's the reason they want the Holy Clevis. So Vanille can do their dirty work. Thing is, she's the only one who can hear the dead.
And the clavis can draw the souls of the dead. Isn't that how it goes? So, what does the ceremony do? More than just summon the dead, I take it?
If you believe the Order, it's all putting the dead to rest and providing a salve for their tortured souls. That was enough for Vanille. Hook, line, and sinker. She says that she has to go through with the ceremony. She wants to atone for the past.
So it's what Vanille wants, this ceremony. But even knowing that, you have no intention of helping the Order?
Not in this lifetime.
The Order wishes for the soul song to be performed, a rite that they claim will purify the souls of the dead. if it might save the souls of those who have died since the fall.
Right, this should complete the crux.
Let's try it on the sacred gate.
Come on, the clavis waits.
The completed crux should open the sacred gate. You've almost made it to the holy clavis itself. But
I always dreamed of becoming a bandit. Now I wonder why I ever waited so long.
they want the clavis as much as you do.
Watch out for skeletons. Oh, so the time has actually come to open this door and...
If we get this open, we'll be face to face with the clavis at last.
And who knows what else. I wouldn't be letting your guard down just yet.
Like I need reminding. How long do you think I've been out here in the desert?
I'm picking up a huge energy source from within the sacred gate. It's just like Fang said, the clavis lies before you. It's close. It may have further protections, though. Be careful out there, Light.
We've finally made it.
Yeah, we've gone and done it. No way to go but forward now.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Let's do this. So that's the Holy Clavis, the magic box that'll bring together all the souls of the dead. Damn, can you feel that? It's like some kind of force pushing down on my chest.
There's no question. That artifact is definitely emitting powerful energy. No human could have made this. Not without divine help. Either that or the gods themselves made it.
Hope, fill us in. What's happening?
It's the Seculars. They're close, and they're armed. I'm sorry. They must have been hiding in the chaos.
It's fine. Forget about it. Fang, it looks like Seculars have already...
Sorry about this, Vanille.
Fang! What are you doing? This is what you've been looking for.
I'm not letting anyone else have it. If Vanille uses this damn thing, she'll die.
What do you mean?
Damn this thing! It's a bloody curse! Yeah, purify the dead, put them to their eternal rest. All it'll take is the life of a saint. Vanille is dead set on going through with it. She'll martyr herself to the past and then... You bastards want to take it from me?
No!
You have done an admirable job. The Sacred One will doubtless be pleased. Allow us to thank you on her behalf. Get the Holy Clavis!
You call her the Sacred One, but you're the ones who want her to die! That ceremony is not gonna happen!
Hear this, heathen! You insult the Order of Salvation, and in doing so, you blaspheme our Almighty God! God's judgment be upon you. May you repent with your death!
They'll get their hands on the clavis over my dead body. So, Light, you want to lend me a hand?
You're asking now? Let's do it, Fang!
Don't get in my way.
They took the clavis.
Bastards! Won't open. They must have sealed it. Damn it!
We're not getting through that way. The sooner you accept it, the better. What's the deal with the clavis? What does it really do? Doesn't it ease the dead's suffering?
Oh, it eases it all right. See, they get Vanille to summon the souls from out of the chaos with the clevis, then destroy them. No more soul, no more suffering.
They're just gonna destroy them all? Does Vanille understand what she's doing?
She knows it, just like she knows it'll kill her. And she just goes on saying she's gotta do it. She says it's the only way to stop the cries she hears, the only way to save them.
And you didn't want to let her die like that. So you tried to get the clavis yourself.
Yeah, that was the plan. I was looking for it all right, but not to give it to her. To keep it from her. I knew what would happen if the Order got it. Vanille would kill herself, for a lie! So I joined up the bandits here, and watched over the ruins. And as long as no one found it, I could leave well enough alone. Now you see why I came along with you? I had to make sure that the Savior wouldn't hand the clavis over to the Order. I didn't even trust an old friend like you.
That's low. You even doubted your old pal Lightning, spying on her like she was gonna stab you in the back. But I guess it's not so different from the way I spied on you. I had to wait forever to tip those guys off.
You? You're the one who led the Secuitors to us?
Exactly, and without Hope even noticing a thing. Now the Order has their little clavis and they're beating a trail back to XIII. I can't wait to see that ceremony, can you? All those useless souls purified forever in return for Vanille's life. Even the soul that was once Sarah, wiped away like it never existed.
When does the ceremony take place?
It'll happen on the last day of the world. When the final bells start to toll across the land, Vanille will face the clavis and begin the soul song. Ha.
Fang, Vanille is going to die.
You never did mince words.
And I can't save her.
So, what's your point?
I save souls by granting them what they wish for. If Vanille wishes for death with all her heart, then I have to let her have it. I have no choice.
You're saying you'd let her die?
Yes, if she doesn't change her mind. I can't do it for her. You are the only one who knows how she feels. The only one who can save her from her darkness. You always have been.
All right, all right. I get it. I get it, Vanille. You hear me? We're in this together, until the very end.
The magic that was sealing the door is fading away now. You could try to chase them, but the clavis is halfway back to XIII now, safe in the Order's hands. Light, there's really no need to panic yet, though. They can't complete such a complicated ceremony on any day they choose. It'll have to be on a specific day, the final day.
So, I learned about the Soul Song, the real truth of it, back when I was with the Order in XIII. They wanted us to think it was this great thing, gonna save the dead. But then I learned that it would kill Vanille.
Why didn't you try to run away together?
I wanted to. Believe me, I tried reason, guilt, even brute force. But Vanille, well, she wouldn't give an inch. She said she was going to do it, whether it killed her or not. This is still about her trying to atone for the past. Even the power she has to hear the dead, she thinks it's God trying to punish her. It's been real, Lightning. But now, it's time to go our separate ways.
Got it. Hey, next time I'm in the desert...
You won't see me. The gang's officially disbanded. I've got somewhere else I need to be.
Sounds like we have a date in Luxarian. Good luck, Fang. See you at the end of the world.
It was my fault that those...
Just another obstacle. Time to mix it up. My journey doesn't end here. I won't lose.
came here about 100 years ago, and back then they were saying that the ruins were picked bare.
I hope you can make... You did a... Miss Mighty Savior. You did it! You made someone...
You look really...
Yeah.
Don't tell me.
No. We were supposed to... I made us a
Being stood up is...
Yeah. Unless then.
Wow.
I know. I just wanted to sit and watch the...
Did you just get asked out on a date? You're not really going, are you?
He wasn't serious.
Are you sure? He might end up in the banquet of the Lord at a table for two, waiting for you to show up.
That's really his problem, not mine. I'm not obligated to keep him company. Time to head back to chaos. I won't lose. Okay, let's do this. I'm ready. Are you? Keep up if you can. You threw your life away. However it happens, I have to to win. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Things look quiet here. You're not running any sneaking in.
Hey, it's you! Welcome. We've got monsters in. When life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Death Safari.
But let me guess. No.
Bunch of wimps. Why don't you go in there? You'd be doing me a favor.
So you want me to pay?
Did I say discount?
Okay, I'll do it. So all you want from me is to fight any monsters I come across. Nothing fancy, right?
That's the spirit. And yeah.
Anything else?
Just the usual. Don't blame us if you... Hey lady, can you hear me? Congratulations! You just completed the Death Safari! So bored. You can come out now. There she is! Nice work! So, how'd you enjoy the adventure tour? Any feedback for the next one?
It might be too dangerous.
Too easy, huh? It's a special event. If you head over to the warehouse...
A special event?
You bet it's dangerous. But if I do end up being reborn... Say, tell me...
I'm Lightning. I won't lose. I won't go easy on you. It's all part of the journey.
I've got a new tour going, but no one shut up. Hey, Lightning! I'm gonna...
So your wedges...
That's right. I'm in charge of the...
Sounds...
Oh, it is.
All right, I'll play your... It's not money.
All right, fine.
Not today, thanks.
Oh, come I've been waiting.
I like to take a breather on my way to work.
You have come, Savior, as it was seen.
Savior, you have come. Your fate is in our hands. I see all the threads, past and future, and your path is clear. My eye sees the truth. This is so, and always has been. Our encounter has sealed the spell. Know now, you are bound by my words.
What the hell do you mean by that? Bound by your words? You think that because I came today, just like you predicted, you have some kind of hold over me. And now you believe you can tell me what to do next. Is that it?
Yes, you must bend to our...
You're just fooling yourselves.
Ah, yes. My eye has seen the...
Stones?
It is ordained. One is born, one is found, one is found.
So if this spell...
The chains of fate...
Light, are you feeling okay? Those men said they cast a spell on you. Do you think that that's true?
They're charlatans and incompetent ones at that. Magic eyes and oracles? That wouldn't fool anyone.
Good to hear. They want you to find the 3 Desert Flame gems. But you're not going to play along with their game, are you? You ignore them, right?
Or I could find them.
Light, you're not serious about that, are you? You know as well as me we don't have to play their games.
Maybe the chaos appears.
Some places even serve
Why don't we go work with the volunteers who are trying to make...
New gems, straight from Dead Dude. Want to buy one? They're called... Well, that's my entire... Sorry, I'm all out of Desert Flames right now.
What I mean is, look at you. You're doing exactly what those fortune tellers told you to do.
If you're asking me if I'm actually under their spell, the answer is no. Come on, they're just frauds.
Except, you didn't just pick those gems off the street. You paid a lot of gil to complete that collection.
Chocobocolina!
Hope, you have to give me some credit. I'm just playing along for now. Now, the best way to find out what they're really up to is to hand over the 3 gems.
Are you taking the...
No, don't. No, don't. So, how long does it take?
I'd wager about half a day. So, you're growing Tantal greens, are you? You can eat them yourself, or feed them to your favorite chocobo. Well, let me tell you, it's a fickle plant. I haven't seen many people grow them as successfully as you have. Where'd you learn all this?
From Sarala at Canopus Farms.
Oh, Sarala, you say? I couldn't be more proud of my granddaughter. She's something, isn't she? She's got quite the green thumb, thanks to good genes.
Huh. She never mentioned she had a grandfather.
Oh, did I say my granddaughter? Slip of the tongue. What I mean is, Sarala's she's the granddaughter of someone I know. Anyway, how is her father doing? That coal can be quite difficult.
Well, her father...
Say no more. If he's anything like I remember, he's gone wandering off, leaving her to tend to the fields again, all by herself. Yeah, he doesn't do much anymore. Sarala's the one who's been taking care of everything. I wonder, between my Tantal greens and her Gazal greens, which is more delicious? Now that's a question. If only I could taste both at the same time, then I'd know once and for all.
Do you want me to bring you some of Sarala's greens? Is that it?
If you'd be so kind, I'll make it worth your trouble. How about in exchange, I let you use this field?
All right. I'll be back.
Oh, you're back. I wanted to do this for... Why, these are...
Are they better than...
Yeah, there's no question about it. Sarala was so small when I last saw her.
You seem to know a lot about her and her...
It's a little more complicated than that. Never... Anyway...
Sarala. But I was in Aria but Cole is dead.
I think I'll survey this bit of land today. Busy.
We always knew the end of the world was coming, didn't we? Hey, Saz. Get out that coffer you have. I've got all 5 of the soul fragments for Daj.
You serious? I searched the whole damn world or what's left of it and never found a single one of them. You found them for me, Lightning. Thank you for this. You saved my son for me.
That chocobo, it wasn't here before, was it?
Yeah, she'd up and left us in a lurch. Dodge's little Chocolina. Didn't even notice when she snuck back in.
Chocolina?
Never mind that. What about Dodge? The Coffer of Souls is right there, so drop in those soul fragments. Nice and gentle. Lumina said, once they're put in that box, they'll become one again. You do that and I'll take care of whatever comes next. Open the box, and the soul should go back to Dodge all in one piece, where it belongs. Okay. What the? What's wrong with this thing? Damn box won't open.
Hello, hello?
Why doesn't this thing work? I got Dodge's soul back, didn't I?
His soul is reborn, but his heart's shut away tight. Little Dodge is frightened and doesn't want to come out. It's your scary face.
My face? What am I supposed to do about that? It's the only one I've got. Hell with that. Hey, Dodge. Dodge, can you hear me in there? You're messing with your old man, right? Tell her, son. You're not frightened of me. Come on, Dodge. Wake up, Dodge. Dodge! Son, Dodge! Huh? Now what do you want? Quit it or I'll stick you in a cage. Stop flapping around. Leave me alone, I'm busy. Look, sit there and shut your beak, will you? Ow! Hey, that hurts! What was that for? Ouch! Hey, that seriously hurts! Blasted fluffball! Huh? What? Cool it, will you? What's gotten into that pea brain of yours? All right.
It's the way you look.
You too? Damn, the whole world's got it in for my face.
Saz, I'm serious. You should see yourself. You're scowling all the time, like you want to scream at someone.
Is that right? Scary face, huh? So that's what you mean. I've been wrapped up in my own anger. I didn't think about what I must look like to Dodge. I used to be different. No matter how tough the going got, could always figure out a way to smile and let Dodge know it was okay. Yeah, it's something a father's gotta learn to do. I've been doing it all wrong, but that ends now. Dodge, remember that game we used to play? Pilots, are you ready? This space race is gonna decide who's the fastest air jockey in all the posts. And blast off! Whoa, Chocobo and Airship are neck and neck. Who's gonna crack first? I'm Saz Catroy bringing you the race of the century, together with Supersonic Dodge. Hey, Dodge, you awake? Come on, Supersonic. You're gonna miss the race. Here, open your eyes. Your dad's here. Whoops. Oh, hey, are you okay? Huh? You're all right. Sorry about that. Guess I got too caught up in the space race. Again. Huh? Whoa. Dodge!
Dad, that's not fair.
Hey. Hey.
You can't play Space Race all on your own. That's our game. I want to play too.
Dodge.
Oh, Dad, you're always so clumsy.
I meant to do that.
Saz was desperate to save his son, but that desperation nearly drove him mad. Dodge saw what was happening and got scared, so he hid his heart away. You could have all the best intentions in the world. Doesn't mean people understand you. Ironic, isn't it? Reminds me of you and Sarah.
Best intentions be damned. I don't care if Sarah knows what I'm trying to do. I'll save her, even if she hates me for it.
favorite place to hide is on Daddy's head.
I owe you, Lightning. You aren't ever gonna let me live this one down, are you?
Cure. No substitutes. I need chocobos. The quickest way to get...
fine chocobo. Look at the legs on him.
Welcome. Do you need a cure? Hi, I'm here for... Looks like you... Here you are. If you're ever in...
When traveling, let the wind be your guide.
A lot of the people who live over here originally came from this area. Chocobocoli? Chocoboco! You have such a kind heart for helping someone you've never ever met. Ah! Here, take this.
Thank you.
It'll take more than one setback to stop us.
We offer good... I checked them. Come again. Together we can prevail! I won't lose. Life is a journey. You threw your life away. Together, we can do this.
and they really do say Koopo. It's just like the old tales.
How are you?
I'm a splendiferous. Wait till you see what I have in store for our world's very special one and only savior.
All trains are
Currently,
on schedule.
don't forget to buy...
The darkness brought here by the children of Etro must have been part of God's taste.
The wildlands is a vast expanse of nature.
Today, a city of light. A great number. Let us offer praise.
Lighten up, brighten up. Wait till you see what I have in store for our world's very special one and only savior.
Who is the Shadow Hunter really? The fight against chaos is a holy war.
I was saved by someone they know.
The hunter finally revealed his real name.
Huh. I wonder where Ranulf is today.
I wonder where she's off to.
May the brilliant light of our God.
want to talk about something?
Vanille, you really intend to do this right? The soul song?
So you heard it all from Fang, I guess. No more reason to try to hide things. The Holy Clevis isn't a key to anything. It's more like a coffin. It'll draw in the souls of the dead to bring them the peace they deserve. The rites we perform on the final day will summon all the souls here, to me. And then we will wash away their regrets and anger with the holy light of God.
And wipe them out as if they never were. That's how your light will save them.
I know, but if I don't do anything, they'll all keep suffering inside the chaos. Forever.
And you? What will happen to you after the ceremony kills you?
I'll disappear, like the rest of the dead. My existence wiped from all memory. It seems right.
So that's it?
When Fang and I woke 13 years ago, it was into a dying world. Since then, we've seen the destruction spreading, the end rushing closer. No one can stop what's coming anymore. So let me end their suffering. It's all I can do now. I'll end the suffering in this world, and you'll help create a new one.
The children of Etro have
Everyone seems to be talking about swordsman named.
Is she looking for a sanctuary?
Careful, lady.
My journey doesn't end here. This'll make a good story.
Leave the beasts to us and find a safe place to hide.
Come in.
Blessed be, friend. Thank you for your interest.
If you wish to go to the wild, you should go down.
Sorry.
Here at the banquet of the Lord, we are happy to welcome and treat all of our customers like...
No, I'm afraid I don't speak Choctaw.
I hope all this delicious food cheers everyone up. There's so much to see.
This way, ladies.
Even if the world hates
Listen, godless libertines!
Hey! Are you looking for someone?
Huh? Oh, yes.
Did you lose them?
They just disappeared.
Leave a feather. These friends, are they pet birds?
Pets? Absolutely not. Well, you see...
Are you sure?
Oh, yes. I was born on a farm out in the wildlands. We lived together in a cozy little hutch.
Wait a minute. Let me get this straight. You're saying that you're not human, but a chocobo with wings and yellow feathers.
That's right. Well, I mean, I was. Back on the farm in the wildlands with my 6 friends. But then one day we were supposed to move to a new home in Yusnan. We boarded the cargo train bound for Yusnan, and that's when it came.
You got split up from your friends.
Yes! I haven't seen hide or feather of them since. And the very worst thing of all...
So that's why you've been going to places where...
I had to do something. We promised it.
Right.
Could you do me a favor?
I really can't tell chocobos apart, but I'll see what I can do.
Oh, yes, I'm sure. They...
A hunt for 6 chocobo chicks.
No. But I can search the city records. Bingo!
Six report.
Please help.
She really seems to think that she used to be a chocobo. The question is...
Seems like something's...
What?
I could hear you.
Oh! I don't like bothering people.
Why don't you try sharing with me?
You wouldn't mind? Well, the thing is, I've been a huge fan of watching her twirl that baton. The simple fact is, I adore her.
So, what?
Because she might turn, or even worse, think I'm a creep. But I've got to do something. I can't go on. That's what guys do. She's obviously into fashion, so...
Sounds like a good...
I want to. But the adornment I want. But I always have to work then, and I can't afford...
All right.
You will? Here's the flyer from the shop. Oh, and don't forget to get...
Light, you're being unusually kind to these two.
Are you saying I'm usually not kind to people? I'm not sure what it is. There's just something about them that makes me want them to get together.
In that case, the right present should do the trick, I'd say. And I don't think he'll ask for that one.
Listen to you. All of a sudden, you're an expert on love? I haven't seen this side of you before, Hope.
I must know these things for a reason. Perhaps more memories that God has suppressed. Anyway, back to your quest. It looks like the adornment Temessa wants is sold by a shop in the Champion's Quarter. It sells out fast, so you should aim to be there right when the shop opens. Got it?
Ah, the eye.
Behold, the eye has...
I was doubtful, but I guess you do. So why don't...
Very well. I have... You will hunt monsters, fearsome.
And you're all-seeing eye.
It is fate. The Oracle has spoken.
Light, it's...
You have done well, Savior. With this act, you have accomplished every task we set before you. Now you are...
Great. Now that I've got my free will back, why don't...
As members of the Society...
It is our duty to protect the common folk from threats. The alchemic are...
So you got me to kill monsters because they were a threat to the civilians. It wasn't for your own gain?
No. The alchemic arts are in...
We enlisted your aid. Now we have released you.
So, Light, you let them think their spell worked, right up to the end?
Who knows? Maybe they did cast a spell. I did exactly what they wanted, every step of the way. Who's to say it wasn't their doing?
But you said yourself that you were just playing along. That you only did it to find out what their ultimate goal was.
I thought I had the choice. That's one chick found.
Was this little one waiting on you? I only know because I've been sitting here for 8...
We would like to remind you that sleeping on the street is both dangerous.
Either way, it's a reminder of just how easy it is to manipulate others.
Thank you.
I mean, when someone tells you not to do something, don't you ever get the urge to do the exact opposite?
We would like to remind you that...
Who needs spells when all it takes is just a few words?
Ironically, the freer people think they are, the more likely they are to be controlled. Aha!
Oh, does this chocobo belong to you? My parents found her, brought her home and said, but if you're the real owner...
It's hard for anyone to really understand how people work. I mean, Even if I think I have free will, I can't see into my heart to know for sure. Think about it. If someone else was making every choice for me, is there any way I could really know the truth?
Our cafe hero.
I hope you didn't come all...
There you are.
Oh, so this little chick belongs to you. Well, you're safe now.
Light, that's 3 down. You're halfway there.
Aha.
Wow, serious? I found him, but now I can report. Go on, he's...
That's 4 of them. Only 2 to go.
Everyone's... I'm so happy Saz found his...
Welcome. Welcome to youth.
Gordon Gourmet has started cooking his own dishes. Isn't that just the most amazing news?
Try a concentrated
Delicious doesn't even begin to describe his recipes. I mean,
What do you think? We sell only the best meat here.
I'm so happy someone came to take home.
Recreation and Leisure Committee for guests of the Augur's Quarter. Due to the incident that occurred during the recent proceedings, all events in the immediate area have been suspended until further notice. Chaos activity is also increasing. Visitors are asked to exercise due caution when on the streets.
look around if you're careful.
We have the most exclusive equipment and the prices to match.
I found you.
This little fella is lost? Well, if you have to take...
That's 5 chicks. You only need one more. Light, keep in mind that it's almost time for you to return to the Ark. There's really not much time left until you need to return to the Ark.
This feels familiar. I won't lose. Aha.
Ah, good. He was a hungry stray.
That's it, number 6. You should take the chicks back to where Primrose is waiting. She should be in the Augur's Quarter.
You think you can afford wares?
Sarah, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yes. Yes, I can hear you. I've been waiting for such a long time just to see you. But I'm coming home now. It's been a long journey, and it's almost over. I've got so many things I want to tell you.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, Lightning, you're just like I remember. We haven't seen each other for so long, but you won't let on that you're glad.
You're my sister. You know me better than that. Like you always tell me, I don't wear my heart on my sleeve.
Yeah. The number of times Snow and I tried to get you to crack a smile, but we never could. Except for that one time. You've always been like that. Even when we were kids. But Light, when you've done your mission and I come back, promise me that you'll smile for me then, okay?
Sarah was right. Ever since I could remember, even as a child, I always kept my feelings deep inside. But this time, it wasn't a mask, and I wasn't hiding my joy. When I saw Sarah, I didn't feel anything at all. It's like whatever love I'd had for her was gone from my heart. On the very last day, the flower blooms.
Welcome back.
When I see Saz with his son Daj, I'm reminded of my own father. Though he wasn't anything like Saz at all. He was a hard, strict man. Or so I always thought. Even if we cannot truly see them, I know that souls must exist in some form. How else can we explain what happened back on the wrecked ship between Saz and his son? God is not omniscient. He cannot see into the hearts of people. To him, emotions are a mystery. Only humans can truly know their secrets. Of course, there are many times when humans misread each other too. Like me and my father. For the longest time, we didn't understand each other.
Listen, when the final day arrives, Fang is going to try to save Vanille. I'm sure of it.
And what about you? Will you try to stop Vanille? Stop the Soul Song? You know it's God's will that it takes place.
Have you forgotten he's holding my sister hostage? The promise of her return, anyway. I've got to do what he wants, or else.
Interesting answer. Some people might take that to mean, if it wasn't for the threat, you would consider defying him.
Some people might? What about you? Do you trust me?
Of course I trust you. I'm sorry, Light. I didn't mean to sound like I don't. I'll always be on your side, even if you do decide to turn against God. You know that.
utter disaster. What goes on in those tiny...
Sounds like you have...
I'd say I do. The fuzzy sheep.
Doctor, you must...
What? Oh, it's just... this...
Nothing.
You do? Pray tell.
Last night, I heard some kind of ruckus. I couldn't tell it.
Maybe...
Nice. So the sheep... Well, it is near impossible. The only... something...
Right. You want me to... Not that it would be a bad...
Have you tried our... You'll leave with a smile.
Words are not enough to express the depth.
Don't lose him again.
Indeed. Millie's, she's no...
Things to do.
Yes, perhaps.
If I see...
I'd be grateful. Ah, I almost forgot the... Perhaps this means...
Do you think I talk too much? Don't worry. I mean, it's not like I don't.
When I first found it, but when I did that, now maybe I'm reading.
I like talking.
heals flowers.
What was I thinking?
What are you...
Well, it was me. There was no monster.
And that's what...
Well...
So that's what this...
He's been but he's terribly... Not in normals. I had to make him... Then he'd have...
So you... That through the doctor and...
It does. Except that since any little thing is...
Cannot be...
I know, Not to mention...
If you're really sorry...
No,
If you don't... You care for each other, don't you?
Care for each other?
You said it yourself. Seems to me he thinks just... talk.
All right. Thank you so much.
So, is this what you need?
Merci beaucoup, Monsieur Cole.
Shh! I told you, no one's supposed to know I'm alive.
Oh mon Dieu, pardonnez-moi. I'm so sorry.
Ah! What are you...
We meet again, Cole of Canopus Farms.
Well, you've
So, it was you all along?
I'm sorry, young lady. Tell me, when poor Sarala read...
She did more than...
She lost her mother when she was too young. She's grown too dependent on me. She's got to learn how to stand on her own 2 feet. She's a skilled farmer, and I thought the best thing for her would be if I just...
For who?
Huh?
You say it's for your daughter's sake, but it's not just about her now, is it? Or will you tell me I'm wrong?
No, I cannot tell you that. Yes, I have another reason. I've wanted to leave the village for a long time now. I have to go on a journey, you see, to find my wife. Gone these many years.
Your wife? And Sarala's mother?
Yep. She disappeared years ago. Most folk have given up on her. She's gone, Cole. As if I could.
Hope springs eternal.
You mocking me?
I've lost family too. Every hour I pray to see her again.
Then you understand how I feel.
Yes, and I think Sarala will as well. If you explain to her why you have to go, she'll give you her blessing. You don't need to fake your death. Why make her grieve anymore?
I don't want to hurt her. But you're wrong. She'd refuse to let me go. I mean, look at me. It wasn't until my father passed that I learned to fend for myself. I still miss him, though. I relied on him. Now, you have to promise me to keep this a secret. Don't...
A stubborn bastard. Someone who is an expert at growing vegetables? I wonder if he really is dead. That description sounds...
Welcome. Oui? Can I help you with anything? If I have the ingredients. However, it does take time. And the chef, he has costs which must be paid. You understand, oui? Ah, merci bien, mademoiselle. Et voilà, it is done. Bon appétit. Should you want, please...
I have something important. It's about Cole.
What? Cole is...
He's dead.
What? That... Why would the goddess take him before me? That son of mine.
I knew it. You're Cole's father.
Huh? What? No. Cole's father passed away a long, long time ago.
Cole's a bad liar. And now I know where he gets it from. Long ago, you disappeared out of Cole's life. Your son is planning to leave the village.
So, he's not dead? Doesn't he know how much that'll hurt poor Sarala?
Look who's talking. Isn't Cole just following in your footsteps?
Well, yeah, but it's different with us. I did it so my son could grow into a man. Listen to me, young lady. Parents stay parents. Kids stay kids. That's why kids never learn to fend for themselves. So you see, that's why I fake.
Right. And I suppose you believe that. But now, you've been watching over them for years now, keeping... What about Sarala? She's already lost her mother.
I don't want her to be sad. It breaks my heart seeing her unhappy. You're right. I have to fix this. Maybe I can talk to the two of them, and we can start over as a family. It's worth a try. I have a plan. Would you lend me a hand? I'll talk to Cole and lure him to a certain place. Will you talk to Sarala and bring her there? Oh, but please.
Yes.
Chef Arias's restaurant. Now go to Canopus Farms and talk to Sarala. Please get her to come.
Look, I hope you can make... You did a fantastical job, Lightning! That was fantabulously impressive. This is something for my... Ah!
Sarala.
Yes, I do.
There's someone who...
You...
Something.
Okay.
Do you know Chef Ari? He'll be there.
I do.
Bonjour. I have heard all about you from Cole's father. Please, come in. Your timing is perfect. The other 3 members of Mademoiselle's party arrived moments ago.
Sarala.
Father?
Yes.
Sarala.
Who are you?
Have you forgotten me? I'm Cole's father. I know.
Wait,
This may be hard to That's why I stayed. And now your father wants to go. But unlike me...
I'm so sorry, sir. I'm going on a journey.
I just knew it.
Why don't you all have a seat?
The clocks are all...
Thank you. I would have felt I wouldn't have been able to keep...
I'm glad I could put your mind at ease.
That's encouraging.
What can I say?
Yes, I don't want to wait.
Why is that?
No, it's not that. I want to be 100%...
No regrets?
Yes. Even if this...
Huh. Maybe not everyone needs to be saved by God.
Miss Mighty Savior!
The way to salvation.